Hello, listeners. Welcome to Be Your Breast Self. This is a new podcast here where we're going to talk about breast cancer awareness. I'm your host, Alexis Anderson, and I decided since this is episode 1, I would introduce myself a little bit. I am currently a college student at BYU, Idaho, in Rexburg, Idaho, and I love it. And I am super excited to be sharing all of my knowledge on breast cancer and breast cancer awareness, as I have recently been working with lots of different hospitals in the area on this type of information. Today, I want to focus on one of the biggest aspects of breast cancer awareness, and that to me is early detection. I know you've probably heard multiple other people talk about this, or it's something that you've heard and you've probably overheard, but I can't tell you how important this is. Did you know that 1 in 8 women will get breast cancer in their lifetime? That is a really scary statistic. Now think of 8 women in your life: your mom, your sister, your wife, your sister-in-laws, your friends, anybody, any women, coworkers, whatever, but 8 women in your life. 1 of them in this lifetime will suffer from breast cancer. But the question is, will she have to suffer? The answer is no, she won't. There are so many ways that women can detect breast cancer early on and in early stages, or discover that they're one of those 7 women that get to stay breast cancer free. There are 2 specific ways that I want to focus on in this podcast today. So the first one is called self-breast exams. It's kind of a funny concept, so stick with me. So this is when us women at home get to know how our breasts feel in a normal state, get to know our bodies and understand how they feel. Then it's recommended that at least once a month, a woman checks her breasts for tenderness, pain, lumps, or anything unusual that she is not used to. The second detection technique that I wanted to focus on is used typically when women hit about the age 40 and in the years older than that. So this is called a mammogram. I'm sure many of you have heard about it. It's an ultrasound on each breast that goes in, and we can detect tissue, see how healthy they are, and it allows doctors to see any lumps, unusual growths, and it's recommended that every woman ages 40 and older get one annually. So here's a story I wanted to share with you guys. It's close to my heart, but it emulates why these 2 techniques are important. So Laura is a mom of 3 beautiful kids. When she was in her early 40s, she felt that there was something wrong in her left breast. She decided that it was time to start getting her mammograms. So she went in, she had the awkward experience of your first mammogram, and there they found an unusual mass of cells. So afterwards, they took her in and they did multiple more tests and screenings to soon find out that that lump was breast cancer. It came to a shock to their 3 little kids that their mom had cancer. But pretty soon, she went through surgeries, went through small amounts of chemo and radiation, because lucky for us and lucky for her, they found this breast cancer early on. So she didn't have to lose all her hair. She didn't have to suffer for very long. And she is now a huge advocate on early detection, whether that be self-breast exams, mammograms, going to your gynecologist once a year for a physical, or whatever it is. It is super important to get detected. So we ask and we plead with all of you women out there listening to please get your annual mammogram, because doing this, you can be your breast self and be the breast person you need to be for that time in your life. Also, if you want to hear more, there'll be future episodes. But also, if you want more information on breast cancer, early detection, what to do if you just found out that you have breast cancer or you're worried you might have it, please visit the CDC website or the links that I've put in the description below. And thank you guys for listening to the first episode of Be Your Breast Self.